And boom, back at it, bruh. Just like that.
It snapped just like that.
What's going on? It's your boy Willy here. Basically, I'm just gonna come out with a quick video. I think I had posted this in like one of my COD videos I made a little bit ago, but I'm gonna explain why I've been gone for so long, yada yada, why I quit YouTube, and what's been going on, like the shortened version of like what's been going on the past year of my life. So let's get into it. So as you guys know, clearly the last time I had made a video was in like November of 2019. I don't know if I'd ever like enlighten you all on the situation, but basically I put in my partnership I put in the application for me to get my partnership with YouTube, right? The process said it was going to probably take about 3 to 6 3 to 6 weeks or whatever to process, and so on and so forth. But people usually get it quicker than that, right? So I think I had hit like my 1,000 subscriber mark, and then it said I needed a certain amount of like watch time, or like 4,000 watch minutes or something, in order for me to achieve partnership. Like you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch minutes. Everything has to add up and accumulate, right? So I had basically just been grinding. I hit my 1,000 subscribers. I'm working to get this 4,000 watch time, and by the time I got my 4,000 watch time was probably the beginning of the school year or something, or maybe the end or beginning of the semester of 2019, fall semester. Okay, right. Let me just get you all caught up with that. So I put in my approval. I got my 4,000 watch minutes. I sent in my approval and everything, and it's like it's gonna take about like 3 to 6 weeks or some shit like that. But my friend Kamel had gotten it within like a week or something. So that happened like basically like almost towards the end of summer. So like months go by, I'm still uploading videos, yada yada. Like I mean, at least like a month. So months go by, yada yada. It's probably been at least like maybe a month, maybe even 2 at this point. I'm checking my YouTube every day. I'm checking my emails and shit, trying to see like what's up with my what's up with my partnership, what's up with the pending approval or whatever. And it wouldn't go through unless my watch time was at 4,000 minutes, which is the only reason why I could send in my approvals, because I had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch minutes, right? YouTube does this thing every year where they'll deduct watch time, and I think my friend Kamel was even telling me about that. He was saying like, you have to do this before a certain time, because they're gonna start deducting watch minutes off of people's shit. Like somebody, I think some YouTuber or something, had lost like a bunch of watch time minutes because he uploads frequently, has millions of subscribers, so like all those videos that I guess don't get views, like they get those minutes get deducted from his total watch time. So I tried to send it in by then. I thought I submitted it by then, and I guess it just did not happen that way, right? I had got on one day, I'm looking at my approval, I see the message saying that you still need 4,000 watch minutes, right? I'm sitting there and I'm just like, no, I definitely hit this. Like at one point it was like at 4,100, or like maybe even like 4,200. Like I was racking them Jones up for real. And it said, no, you still need to hit 4,000. So I look, and I guess it was that time of the year where they start deducting shit, right? So they had deducted like 200-300 minutes off my shit. Now that's like a couple videos, and that's like every month. Every month your watch time accumulates, I think, or like every like week or something like that. I don't really remember how it does it. I don't remember the YouTube statistics anymore. So this was the moment where I just said fuck everything. Like I was just going through a lot of stressful shit in my life, shit with like my family, shit with just everything in my life, school and just general. Like my life was just at a very stressful point. And like this, basically sum it up, this was the icing on the cake. I was in this big ass emotional bubble, and like this YouTube shit was the bubble. Like this YouTube shit was the pin that popped it, right? So like it almost just kind of felt like I had worked like this entire summer. Like I hit my 1,000 subscribers, I did the watch time, I put in the effort, I put in the time, and just for them to be like, oh yeah, I mean, you hit the finish line, but we're just gonna push it back like 20 more, or we're gonna push it forward like 20 more yards, so you have to kind of run a little bit more. And I'm just like, nah, I think I'm done running, and just like slammed my MacBook and threw that shit to the side, and also threw my fucking YouTube career away, because I was like, fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore. So that is the shortened version of what happened. That is just to get you guys enlightened on why I stopped making videos, and why I just kind of gave up on this dream that I shouldn't have given up of in hindsight, but I still didn't have the resources, the capability, the money to be able to do what I'm about to be doing right now, and what I'm going to be doing in the future from this video on. So after that shit happened, clearly I just started focusing on school more. I just started, I wanted to get into the modeling shit, so I started hitting up one of my friends. He was like all into the modeling shit. He's done runways, he's done fashion shoots, he's done this and that. So I'm like, yo, next time you do something, hit me up. Like I'm trying to do something. Like school can't be the only thing I do. If I can do this model shit, let me do the model shit, bro. I was actually evicted out of my dad's house. Me and my dad got evicted, so like we needed a place to stay. I was on the urge of being homeless. Had nowhere to go, was probably gonna stay at Kamel's house. Ended up asking the one person that lived somewhat in the area and like close to the community college that I used to go to. My grandma thankfully let me stay at her house, which was like the best blessing ever. You know, I was gifted things like, you know, I'll get into that later, but whatever. So get evicted out of my dad's house, the house I was recording all my videos in for so long. I ended up moving him to my grandma's house, and like, you know, shit's just cool. I had gotten a car, you know, I have a place to stay. I have a really good source of income. I had got a new job. Like life was kind of like, aside from the YouTube shit, life in general was kind of looking up. My income got better. My status and kind of life like at least got better. Like I was living in a better place. I was being able to have food every day and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like my paychecks were even better. I'm not spending all my money on the bills and then having $20 left over, you know, like Ubering everywhere. That shit was terrible. So I have a car, I have a place to stay, and my life is just looking better financially and physically and mentally. I'm feeling okay, right? A little bit of time goes on. I did my first ever casting for this clothing designer called Banny Peru. He's stationed, or you know, his place is out in Philadelphia. Really cool organization, really cool people, really good group of people that I was able to work with. I did my casting, I passed. I can put a little video clip in here real quick. You know, I did my little walk and then my little thing and shit, you know what I'm saying? All my model status, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Boy, if you don't...
I'd actually got the cast, so I was gonna be a part of the Philly Fashion Week actually, because they were invited to go to Philly Fashion Week to present their new clothing line for the spring summer collection, I think. So I was able to go into that Philly Fashion Week shit. It was the craziest thing ever. The first ever casting I go to, first time I ever go to a fashion show, all within like 2 months, right? So that was in January. That was like January 14th. February 2nd is when Philly Fashion Week was. So January 2nd, I go out to Philadelphia again for, you know, Philly Fashion Week and shit, representing Banny Peru and everything. I'll put up my little walk and shit like that real quick. The outfit they had me in, I wish I could have had a better one. They told us to bring 2 pair of pants, one black, one blue. Only brought black. I don't know why I brought blue. If I would have had a blue pair of jeans on, probably my fit would have looked better, but they had me looking like a Fortnite character, bro. I don't know what to tell you. But I mean, still, the experience of everything was still cool as shit. The fact I was able to, you know, do the runway walk and shit, you know, do my poses, like have all the flashing lights, the music, everybody's looking at me. It was like, you know, like probably about like 1,000 people there, like rented out this whole like space. Like that shit was crazy. Like it was a really cool experience being backstage and everything. Like I'm very thankful for the opportunity and shit, you know, and I want to continue to do that. But here's what happened. So after Philly Fashion Week, I start getting, you know, I'm trying to like figure out like what I can do for like more fashion, like how I can do more like runways, so I can get in contact with more designers and shit. So there was actually a casting for New York Fashion Week for spring summer. I'm on it, absolutely. Applied for the casting. They told me, okay, here's the time, here's the date, here's when you have to come hit this. I was in like a certain group of people that was gonna go like on a certain week or a certain weekend. So that weekend followed under a terrible day, March 16th, right? March 16th is when everything got shut down. Everybody has to buy masks, you know, yada yada, everything. The day I was supposed to go to New York for a casting, the first time I was ever gonna go to New York and go for a fashion casting for New York Fashion Week, everything shuts down for COVID. At that point, like, damn, fucking 3 months into 2020, this is supposed to be 2020 clear vision, and like this shit just gets distorted with COVID, right? So during COVID, I work at a pharmacy, so I was able to work this entire time. It was me and my best friend Kyle working the entire time, 40-hour weeks from 9 to 5 every single day. Like, shit was crazy. And like like if I'm getting you caught up on my life, like nothing really happened between like in COVID besides like Monday to Friday me was working. A nice thing, a great thing actually that happened. I met my beautiful girlfriend Alexis, and you guys will be seeing her in my videos more often, or actually a lot often. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos with her. We're gonna be doing a lot of cool shit. I'm already planning on incorporating her in a lot of shit. So I'd gotten a girlfriend in COVID. Kind of funny, but yeah. So me and her just like went on trips. We went to Philadelphia too. We went to the beach a couple times. Just trying to live somewhat of a normal couple life without COVID. What? So like basically during COVID, from like March probably all the way up to when school was about to start again for the fall, was just me working and hanging out with my girlfriend and shit. Skating a lot too. I was doing a lot of skating too, which is something I'm going to be putting into a lot of my vlogs. Every time I vlog, there's going to be some sort of skate session in there somewhere, whether I'm at a skate park, whether I'm just chilling by myself skating, trying to improve my shit. I want to improve my skating a lot more, trying to get that sponsorship by fucking Supreme and shit, bro. I get all them free shoes from Nike, you know what I'm saying? But clearly that takes time and that takes practice and yada yada. But I'm going to be skating a lot more. Like my vlogs I want to come out with are just going to be much better. But let me get back on the story. So school semester starts. I have like literally three classes left until I'm done with school completely, right? 3 classes left. This whole virtual shit was just not it. I ended up passing one of my classes, failed the other 2, didn't care. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna retake them. Signed up for my classes, didn't care, dropped them at the beginning of the spring semester, and I was like, all right, fuck it. So this is basically getting you caught up to this year now. So in January, I'm going through a little bit of a rough time. Work's getting really hard. I'm working a lot of long hours, like getting tired of waking up every single day at 8 a.m. and going to work and coming home at 8 p.m. and shit, like kind of going through some mental shit, yada yada. But like literally just workers burnout definitely hit really hard for me. Like gained a little bit of weight, like relationship weight, and like kind of being on like borderline depression and shit like that. Like COVID's still a fucking thing. Like people at a pharmacy, like customers at a pharmacy, patients at a pharmacy are terrible people, and it's hard to keep up with the whole mental game that they play in. But aside from my shitty work life, which is not too shitty, but like the people are just shitty. I've saved up a lot of money, which is why I'm in this position that I'm in right now. So I had just gotten a new gym membership to LA Fitness. I was going to Planet Fitness before, but just like my life upgraded, I gotta upgrade my fucking workout situation too and shit. So I I have been going to LA Fitness now. I'm on this health grind. January was kind of the time where I was figuring out my work schedule. I was working Monday through Friday. Now I'm only working Tuesday through Friday, but Friday's a half day, so I have half of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all Monday to myself, which is going to be me taking a lot of time to make more videos. The weekend and Mondays is going to be my days to only come out with videos. Like that is it. Like I'm going to be dropping these videos. Like I'm telling you, at least once a week. At least once a week I'm going to be dropping a video for you guys. I promise. At least once a week. Getting my schedule figured out. In February is when I started my whole like workout like regimen and shit like that. Like I'm about to start. I have been starting. Like in February, going to the gym hard, bro. I'm trying to get my body right. I'm trying to start eating healthier. I haven't eaten McDonald's in almost 4 months now. Like I'm really doing this shit. I'm about to start a detox with my girl next month. We're just really getting into it. Only eating healthy foods, not eating out. I've saved so much money eating out, or like spent so much money eating out. So I've saved a lot more when I just pack my lunches and like meal prep and shit now. I'm just trying to work on my life and make it better. And 2 big investments that I've made, like I said, I'm not trying to make this video too long. 2 big investments that I made is clearly the camera that I have now. I got it. I finally got it after this goddamn long. I got my Sony a6400. This joint actually comes with the flip screen camera, so you can watch yourself vlog, because my G7X was fucking superior, so I just had to get the upgraded version with the flip screen. I had also gotten a MacBook. I got the MacBook Pro Touch Bar one, whatever. I had like the MacBook Air before. Old ass fucking PC, no type of gigabytes, no type of memory on it. Big upgrade, good processor, good RAM. Gonna be coming out with fire content. Like life is just looking up. I'm about to start incorporating a lot more than just tattoos into my my YouTube now. I think I'm about to start putting it more towards fashion, and I'm about to start kind of swaying it, like half fashion, like half tattoos and like, you know, vlogs of me and my life and like skating and shit. Just like I'm trying to broaden like what I'm trying to do for this YouTube and not be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like try to secure a following. You know, like secure a group of people that want to really watch my shit all the time. And I think being consistent with a certain amount of things could also help that. So clearly you guys are gonna be seeing me get a bunch of tattoos. I'm gonna catch you guys up on my tattoo. I'm gonna make a video about that too. Fashion wise, I'm trying to get back into the modeling shit because I basically took in like almost a year off, so I'm about to get back into it now. Follow me on Instagram if you ever want to see any of my photo shoots, anything I do. I'm about to start posting a lot more. I'm about to start copping a lot of drip. I'm about to just start, you know, doing hauls and shit. Like I'm just trying to really transform this YouTube shit. And I'm really trying to blow up on this junk because it's time, and I've taken too long off. I've just been, well, I took off for the good reason, you know. Took off, made money, stacked my bread, kind of like built up this like hunger to want to like do this shit again, and here I am. I think I've completely caught you guys up with my life. If I missed really anything, I mean, fuck it. I just wanted to make this video more condensed, just because the last video I made was like 40 minutes long. Editing it was like still 30 minutes. I cut out 10 minutes of dead time, but this one can probably condense it down. I just wanted to update you guys on like why I quit YouTube mode, like what I've been doing for the past year up until now, and like semi plans of what I, you know, have planned for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I know you guys don't want to hear me talk this whole time. I know a lot of people don't like that shit. So cutting right to the point. Why I quit YouTube, what I was doing for the past year. My comeback starts now. I'm gonna be dropping a lot more videos. Trust me, trust and believe the process. I'm about to start doing this shit. I promise y'all. Alright. So it's been your boy Willy.
I'm tired of this bullshit. I activate beast mode. I wake up early. The money I thug for. I'm staying on my toes. The streets is murky. I stand my grounds. And bitch, I'm never nervous. Block hot, still got money to make.